earlier, I was looking on Facebook and I saw, you know how in your memories, all these old posts will pop up? And, it's interesting. You look back and you can remember where you were in your life when you saw that. And what's kind of cool, like if you've been on social media as long as I have, you can see you can kind of see how you shifted, but also that, like for me personally, my message has been the same, which is good. Sometimes it's just like maybe a different philosophy. But I started thinking about, I just wanted to help you guys with some tips. And if you like this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments, share it with someone, because a lot of people, I get questions a lot about, I'm kind of scared to do social media, or how do I get started, or, and I'm not a guru, not even trying to be. I just share my life and I like taking selfies, and I'm kind of weird that way. And that reminded me of a bonus tip, what to do when your husband doesn't like social media. Okay, that's a good one. That's another one. Okay, I'm just kind of riffing here. So if you have any questions about Instagram or Facebook, let me know in the comments. Just pop them in there. Hey, Donna, thanks for hopping on. Okay, so here's the first tip. Pick one platform, meaning if you want to do Instagram, do that. Or if you want to do Facebook, do that. Or if it's another one, do that. Pick one until you feel super comfortable with it. Because a lot of people will start on Facebook and then they're like, oh, I'm not getting any traction. I'm not getting a lot of likes and comments. So I'm going to Instagram. But the thing is, you haven't really dug in yet. And if you're just brand new on Facebook, or you haven't posted in a while, or you're not consistently posting, first of all, we have no control over what Facebook shows our friends and family. But if you are on there more often, you're going to get your stuff out in the newsfeed more often. And also, here's another bonus tip. Guys, I'm remembering all this stuff. You want to engage with other people. So Facebook has this feeling of, it's kind of like a party. It's like your neighborhood party. Okay, so what Facebook wants us to do is like and comment and legitimate comments, really like thoughtful comments, not just cool and things like that. You got to, if you go to somebody's page and you thoughtfully comment, those people are going to see more of your stuff in their newsfeed. That's just sort of how it works. So be mindful of that. And like, that's what we should be doing anyway, right? We're on Facebook to make friends and be social. There's a lot of moms that are home during the day and don't get to talk to other adults. And so Facebook is a great place to meet people. And especially if you're growing a business, because a lot of people are, right? A lot of people are trying to grow their networks, and social media is just a great place to do it. So before you decide which platform you want, that's tip number one. Decide which platform. Are you going to go all in on Facebook? You're going to go all in on Instagram? Are you going to go all in on YouTube or Twitter or whatever it is for you? I get questions about Snapchat, and I'm on Snapchat because I think it's super fun and I love their filters. And there's some friends that I talk to a lot and send stuff to. But as far as like getting followers and stuff, it's hard to get followers on Snapchat just organically. You have to like tell people, hey, follow me on Snapchat. Or if they see maybe you've used one of the filters, you'll see those like dog faces and bunny faces. Those are from Snapchat. So then people go, oh, she must be on Snapchat. I'll look for her. It's just a longer way to do it. But what is cool about Snapchat is they have super cool filters. So wherever you are, they have geo filters. So like say you're on a trip somewhere in Tennessee, you take a picture of yourself, you can slide to the right and see what filters are there. And when that connects you to some other people, and it can be in your story. That's a whole nother animal. If you want to know about Snapchat, I'm not a guru, but comment below and I can maybe do a live on Snapchat. But my point is, pick one, go all in. And then a lot of times, here's the other thing that I hear from people. They don't know, like first of all, they're worried about what their close friends and family are going to think. Okay. And so they're afraid to really express themselves on Facebook, or they get kind of blocked when they're writing out the post. Well, one thing that I love to do is talk into your Notes app. So you open your Notes app and then push the microphone so it's typing out what you're saying. Okay, does that make sense? So it's literally typing out your voice. Now you may have to go in and edit that, but because sometimes Siri doesn't get everything right. But that way, that's your voice. That's exactly how you talk, and that's what you want to convey on Facebook. I think sometimes we're so concerned about what people think, and we're so concerned about those negative people. But here's what I say to the negative people. I'm not trying to recruit negative people. I'm not trying to connect with negative people. I'm not trying to become friends with negative people. That's fine. If someone comments on your post and it's gnarly and they're being all sassy and salty, block them. Like, delete the comment and block them. You control your page. And if someone doesn't like what you're saying, that's okay. Like, get over it, right? Because that's not who I want to connect with, Yes, Donna, I agree. See, so, don't let that hold you back, especially, and I guess this is mainly for people that are trying to build a network on social media for maybe a home business or a coaching or services or something that you do. You've got a business page maybe. Oh my gosh, that's a whole nother live. But you really you want to connect with other people. But you want to connect with the right people. And if you're not being yourself, if you're making some posts that not really how you are, you're going to get the wrong people. And if you start noticing dude, why am I getting all these same kind of whiners or negative people? Well, maybe something you're putting out there. So just, check and see. Because part of it, the most important thing is to just be yourself. And a lot of times when we're in our head writing, I know this is true for me, when I'm in my head writing, even if it's just a post, a lot of times I start thinking back ooh, I shouldn't say that. And I'm like, I'm really to the point now where I'm like, F it, I'm going to say it, right? So talk text. And then another huge thing that this kind of dips into, what do you do when your spouse or your kids hate social media, or they think you're on your phone all the time, or they make fun of you taking selfies? First of all, I think it's hilarious because my husband, if you guys know my husband, hates social media. Hates it. He hates it. But you know what? I tell him all the time, I'm like, you're not my target market. I'm not trying to find you. And actually over the years, because I've literally been on Facebook, I think since 2009. Didn't really utilize it as much as I do now, but over the years I have, and he's gotten used to it. So I don't know what to tell you. I just don't care. And my kids are older, and so my kids really aren't on social media anymore, which is interesting. And I know some of you have young kids that don't even, they're not even on social media yet. So it's not an issue. But when you have kids my kids' age, like empty nesters, 26 and 22-year-old, they will make fun of you. Okay. But who cares? I tell my kids, you're not my target market. I don't care. So don't let that hold you back from growing your business. Don't let the people that are close to you, that love you, that are trying to protect you. They're just trying to protect you. They don't want you to get hurt. And God knows kids get embarrassed. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Or I can't believe you posted that. I don't care. And it doesn't happen to me much even anymore. My kids know, oh, we got to take a selfie. All right, I know. Here's mom. We got to take a selfie. They're just used to it. And my husband's the same way. He doesn't do a lot of selfies. But I just, I don't worry about what he thinks about it. And so that's my message to you is that's not building your business. If you want to be on social media to network and meet people, it doesn't really matter what your friends and close family says, because they're not going to do anything for your business. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm talking about? It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I think it's funny. It's kind of this running joke now. So my point with that was to always be taking pictures. And even if someone in your life is like, oh my God, here she goes again, or here he goes again, It doesn't matter. Take pictures. And if you feel, and this is mainly for the women out there, if you feel like you look really good, like if you, washed your hair and put makeup on, which I did not do today, take pictures of yourself. If you're having, if you've got your product, here's a huge thing. If you've got your product, like if I have my drink mixed up and it looks really pretty, I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to take a picture and save it. I'm just going to have it in my camera roll. And if you're trying to, build your business and you're like meeting with a bunch of your team members or you're doing something with your business, take a picture, and always take a picture when you feel like you look good. When you dress up, when you've taken a shower, or you've just worked out. If you're in health and wellness, that's always good to have fitness pictures. Just different things you do. If you feel good, take a picture. It doesn't matter. If you're sitting in your car, take a picture of you smiling, because later on you may use that for something. I'll post a picture that maybe I took months ago, but it fits what I want to say that day, and a lot of times save quotes and things that you really like if you're doing your personal development, which if you're in a home business, you need to be doing personal development, because otherwise the business will eat you up. You just got to have a good mindset. So keep quotes, keep quotes in your note app, text them to yourself. I have a whole text thread to myself that I literally text stuff to myself. So I'll have it. And those are all things that are a part of what you're doing. So I think a lot of times what I notice people run into is, I don't know what to post, or, I don't know what my passion is, or I don't know what my niche is. Your niche is, you're just going to find it by just putting yourself out there. You're going to find the people that resonate with you by putting yourself out there. And if you're holding back, waiting for this sort of wave of motivation, or that's my passion, guys, it doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. I mean, you know what you believe in, and you know what's important to you, and you know who you want to work with and be around. And it's not always just for a home business. It could just be maybe your job, or maybe you've got some great skills in something and you want to start coaching people on it. Well, you need to talk to the people that you want to help. So you want to post about things that they're going to be attracted to. What are the questions they're asking? And over time you get this. So don't sit back and wait for a lightning bolt of passion. It just doesn't work like that. And you've got to just keep putting yourself out there. And here's the cool thing. If you hate what you posted, or you just don't like the response or whatever, you can delete it. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. So to wrap up, you guys, I'm on a roll today. To wrap up, number one, pick a platform. Just pick one and go all in. Now, if you've been on Facebook for a while, or you have the attention span of a gnat like I do, I can jump to different things. I can take a picture in Snapchat, use the filters, download it, upload it to my Instagram story, keep the picture, put it on my Instagram, put that on Facebook, and then I can do a video like this, and then I can go do a video for my YouTube channel just like that. I can do that, but I've been doing this for a long time, and again, I'm not some guru. I just know what my message is. I just know who I'm talking to, and I know the people I want to connect with, not to sell them anything, just to connect with them. I love connecting with women entrepreneurs, women who are already putting themselves out there, who are already they've got a message, whatever it is. And I'm not trying to sell them. I just like to connect with them. I like to see what they're doing, and a lot of times they'll pitch you their stuff, which is fun. I'll pitch them back. If they pitch me, I'm like, hey, do you know about this? And it's fun. And if someone doesn't get back to you, or they think, oh my God, she's going to sell me, that's fine. I don't care. That has zero effect on me. I don't care, because people will soon find out that's not my intention. And if they think that, then again, back to this negative mindset, that's their go-to thing. I can't talk to her. She's going to try to sell me. Not interested in connecting with that person. Seriously. So pick a platform. I'm getting good at getting concise. I got some work to do on that. Pick a platform, go deep. Okay, go deep. Follow people that you are attracted to, right? So follow people that are doing things that you would buy from, or you would connect with, or you would like to be friends with. What about what they're doing is attracting me? Okay? because you have that in you. You know, I always say that, like whatever you're admiring in someone, you have in you. So follow those people, figure out what they're doing, do the same thing, but in your own way, right? Speak into your text note app to define your voice so that you're not holding back. And then you can, you know, because a lot of times we will just, like I said, you'll hold back because you're self-editing in your head while you're typing out a post. And that's just no good, because then you're holding back and then you're not truly yourself, and then you're going to not find the right people. And people can feel that. It's weird. Like my best posts are some that I just write right then. Well, most of them I do write right then, but I don't always have the picture right then, because a lot of my inspiration comes in the morning and I look like this, and I don't always post on social media when I look like this. So go deep, speak into your text, take pictures of everything, whether you use the pictures or not. Okay, because here's another tip. If you got a camera roll full of pictures and you're like, good Lord, why do I have all these pictures? Delete them. While you're watching a football game, I did that last night. We're watching a football game. In between, I'm like deleting pictures. I'm like, I don't need that. Why do I have that? You know, and but when you travel, when you go to the airport, any mirror that you find, if you're trying on clothes somewhere, take a picture. Like, just have these things, because you'll just have them, and it'll, you know, maybe you'll look back and maybe it'll remind you of something, and that's a good post for you that day. And then save quotes. Definitely save quotes. And all this is very simple, and it's not to overwhelm you. I think when we get overwhelmed, it's like we think we're supposed to be something that we're not. You know what I mean? So I'm a huge follower of Gary Vaynerchuk, and he always says, document, don't create. So you're documenting your day. You're just like, this is what I'm doing. And I do a lot in my stories. Like, I show a lot of stuff in my stories. I've been showing how the silly dogs won't go out in the rain. Like, you know, it's probably boring to some people, but hey, that's what's going on in my life, right? So if you follow me, that's what you get. And, you know, just documenting what you're doing, just showing people what you're doing. You're a mom running to the grocery store, and, you know, not everything has to be this huge teachable lesson. Sometimes it's just showing exactly just what you're doing and the real and raw. Because I love behind the scenes things. Like, I love feeling like I'm eavesdropping into someone's conversation. That's why I love interview podcasts and things like that. So figure out what you like. Don't make it difficult. Be yourself, and take a lot of pictures. And the big thing, I'm going to say this again, don't worry about what negative people think. You will never build a business or create a happy life if you're always concerned about what negative people think. It's just, you can't control it. Don't worry about the haters. I think I just got somebody on here that I probably need to block. Just do you, be you, and everything will come together. I promise. You're overthinking it. If you're even for a second hesitating to post something, you're overthinking it. So that is my message today. If you like this kind of training, because I've been on social media since 2009, learned a lot. If you like this kind of training, let me know in the comments or shoot me a message, because I would love to talk about like how to incorporate your stories and how to you know, just other social media tips, things I'm learning. So you guys have an amazing Sunday. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.